You are now dialed in with the Dial Brothers.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dialed In Show. You see that we are in person together, but how you doing, Steven?
I'm good. In the deck. Indicator where it's greater.
That's what they say. Yeah. So, y'all, how I'm acting like they can talk back to us, but you can put it in the comments. This past Sunday was Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday. I hope that everybody had the opportunity to go to somebody church or at the
Somebody
very
church.
least
Watch.
watch online.
Yeah.
But come on. This is the one day, unless you physically unable, you should try to go to church.
And we're in front of the
Yeah, oh, you was gonna tell him? I wasn't gonna tell him. I was gonna let y'all just think that this is a setup part of the studio.
Mhm.
But no, we in front of the grass wall, the brunch lamb chop wall in the vestibule of the church.
So we can't
Yeah.
curse on this show this week.
I don't curse anyway.
You've said something before.
And you know what I just thought about?
What?
It should be on this side. It should be on this side because I'm facing this way most of the time talking to you. You know, that's how you do mics. You put it on the side of where you're going to be facing. Yours is in the right spot. Mine's is not, but I'll try and quietly move it over.
So while he's talking, yeah, so Easter, okay. So of course, in great places like the city of Atlanta, this was in an Atlanta suburb, I believe. Have you ever heard of a liquor Easter basket?
No, but Sunday, she might be offended that I'm saying older, but she really is old though. An older lady at church brought me an Easter basket. I was so happy about that. Now that I think about it, we went in my office before recording this, and they cleaned up in my office a little bit.
The
I
basket's
don't
gone.
see that basket.
Take the basket.
No.
Okay, but liquor, y'all, wrapped in cellophane. We got liquor bottles and mixers and
I think if you want to, well, the issue is, first of all, liquor, wine, beer
there's something in my house.
isn't within itself a bad thing. It's not like a sin to drink.
Well,
So
yeah,
I mean,
overindulges.
right? It's getting drunk. So I mean, if you have an adult that you want to give a Easter basket to,
Liquor
maybe.
is all liquor, and I don't know what's wrong. It's just okay. Okay, a liquor Easter basket though, that's a bit much.
He's turned the water into wine.
Okay, so why you don't serve wine for communion then?
Too expensive, and we're not Catholic.
You could buy a $5 bottle of wine.
Yeah, and just all drink out one cup.
Oh, you pour it in the little cup.
I'm saying that's what our Catholic brothers and sisters do. They wipe the rim of it up.
Wipe.
Just think somebody should go there and take the cup and chug it.
If your church started doing, we're going to drink out of the same cup like at the Catholic churches, would you do it?
I wonder did they do that during COVID?
No. That would be, well, they didn't have church in person during.
COVID exposed how nasty we are.
Yes.
There's so many
I
things.
wash my hands more than I used to, but it exposed how much I didn't really wash my hands.
Yeah. I was about to admit something that I probably don't want to admit on here.
Please don't. Jesus. Ugh. Okay. Chew. Man. Moving on. Okay. Now, this dad, I give him Father of the Year. This dad, I don't understand why he has cameras inside the house, but he has cameras inside the house and outside the house. His son's playing the game. He's on the couch and hears a noise and goes outside and sees a guy who just broke into his car. The dad held him at gunpoint till the authorities came.
Yeah. I think I would have been afraid how he had the son to come bring the shoes. I would have been afraid. You don't know what that robber has.
I think he could gauge. The robber was instantly scared. So I think he knew that robber didn't have anything. And I mean, they were upstairs. So he told his son to bring shoes. What are you going to do?
He sat him down. And then
I'm saying what the robber going to do at that distance.
Shoot him.
He would have shot back.
There was a couple times when he looked away, the dad did, that the robber could have popped. But I think for me, as long as you're not hurting me, he wasn't breaking into the house, into the apartment.
Oh, you saying you wouldn't have stopped him?
I don't think so. I
He broke into his car in front of his apartment and was taking his son. He said he had his son's book bag on.
but what I'm saying is that could have ended
Oh,
badly.
yeah, and it was at night, so
Yeah, that could have. What if he wasn't by himself?
that's true.
What
By the
if?
time he got down the steps and then,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
we got family members who go through breaking in people's cars, and they don't be by themselves. What I'm saying is that's not so. To me,
Mhm.
they were in no imminent danger. It wasn't a
True.
threat to them. Especially you got your son in here. Man, just let them take that book bag.
Yes, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't. It couldn't have been nothing that crazy. I mean, he was playing his game, so it's not like his PlayStation was in the car.
Yeah, just let them take that. Cause now you trying to defend the boy ain't gonna handle daddy no more. And all he would
But
have
he'll,
lost.
but he'll remember that his dad was standing
Oh
up.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
hey, it's a slippery slope. He let him remember that he stood up for him and he saved Joe backpack, or he stood up for you and he dead. What you want the memory to
That
be?
dad said, and think about now. This is what I was happy if y'all go look at the video. The dad was. He said, "Let me go get my gun first."
Mhm.
If he would just, let's say he would have walked out there,
Without
didn't
it,
bring his gun, and the
yeah,
suspect had a gun.
right? Yeah,
That's totally different.
yeah. I just think, and it is such a violating feeling. I remember one more story before we move on to whatever is next. It's such a violating. Have you ever been robbed or like
Yeah, not really. Not
the
really.
one day? This is when I was living with my parents, and the garage that we had was only two cars, so
Mhm.
all of us couldn't park in the garage. I went outside one day in the morning, like to leave,
Mhm.
and the car was just a mess.
Mhm.
Like stuff in the glove compartment was all over the seat and the floor. And so Dad was walking out, kind of when I was walking out, and well, he didn't think it was funny, but it was funny. I got so mad at him because I thought he did it, and I said, why you tear this car up like this? And he said, what are you talking about? He said, ain't nobody been in that car. I said, look. And he came and he's like, I didn't do this. So
Oh,
the what ended up happening, think we left the car unlocked or on accident, or I left the car unlocked on accident overnight. And they just went through the car. It's such a violating feeling to know
did they take anything?
if they did, it was something I ain't need because I ain't remember.
Oh, that's that. The big question: would you have left your house if you? And it's not the same of you have a house and they were in your driveway because
Mm.
that's a little more personal than he's at an apartment. It looked like, and it was on the street. So, like, would you get your weapon and go down to the street to confront someone that you see breaking in a car? And I couldn't tell from the video. Like, I don't think I think the door might have been open or something because I don't know if like there was broken glass or
Mm.
anything. Like,
I have had daydreams of again. I live in our childhood home, and there's in the foyer upstairs. You can look down into the foyer at the front door. I've had like these dreams of like somebody trying to kick the door in, but I'm standing up there and I'm ready to pop them soon as they walk through the door. But I'm nervous about that though, because what if it's the police?
right?
Then they gonna kill me. They will.
What if it's your mom?
Well, but I'm not saying somebody met just.
Mhm.
I'm talking somebody who really
Oh,
is trying to
like,
kick the
oh
door in.
man, yeah, that's big. All right, so if y'all have not been on social media in the last couple of days, you still probably have heard this. Trick Daddy was hired to perform at the AKA's regional convention. Now, I just came from an Alpha convention, the Alpha AKA convention in Oklahoma City, and we had what's the dude, the song that what's my favorite word? White Too Short.
Mm-mm.
Um,
I wasn't gonna ever guess that.
you've heard the song. All right, but so and let me not piss off some AKAs. When you hire an artist, and I had this experience from Student Government Association at Claflin, you have meetings with their people or the person directly and say, "Hey, we want you to do how your songs appear on the radio, a
Mm.
clean
Clean
stream."
version.
And so, long story short, he was performing on stage. If you know who Trick Daddy is, you know his songs are very vulgar, and you know what you're getting when you hire him. So the AKs cut his mic, kicked him off the stage.
Mm.
The next day, he did this long rant saying, they knew who they were hiring, blah blah blah. But in the AKA statement, they said we met with his people more than once and said, what to wear, what to say, don't have a vulgar show.
Mm.
Who do you think is in the wrong in this situation?
I think if these conversations they're saying that they had with him, nothing's in writing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if in his contract it doesn't say that you have to have clean music, you have to have certain attire, then I think he has the grounds to do what he's doing. If there's nothing in writing.
Mhm.
Now, I think even if it was verbal,
You would think the AKs would have got something right.
I think even if it was verbal, you should honor that.
Yeah.
You should honor it. You shouldn't lie on them if they really did tell you that.
And apparently he got like a partial payment. The way, and I only know from his rant, he went on Instagram Live and then since deleted it. He was saying, I want the rest of my money. So I think he got partial payment before,
Mm.
like a deposit. Well, one, yeah. I would think the AKs would have got it in writing just because, I mean, you signed a contract with him. So it had to have been in writing.
Yeah.
And if he violated that, then they should be
If
able to
he
get their deposit back.
violated a contract, then that's his fault.
Mhm.
He's too old, been around too long to know. You do whatever you agreed to. That's what you need to do. Because if you didn't agree to it, then you should have never signed it.
That's true.
Should have never gone.
And he was like, well, they know, like one of his songs is very vulgar and it was one that he performed. And, you know, some critics of him are like, okay, you performing this in front of women. They know the lyrics, but
Why
they
did you
told-
hire me?
yeah. And so his side, he's saying, y'all knew who y'all hired.
Mm.
But okay, people hire people all the time and say, you have to do this. At Claflin, the year before I came to Claflin, the VP of Student Affairs, I think it was a little scrappy. I might be wrong, but they hired an artist at Claflin, said, do a radio show. He got on stage and has made people change their policy too. I learned through SGA, you never pay the person before services are rendered. He got on stage and said, I got my check, F this, and started cursing. And they pulled him off the stage at Claflin. And there was a contract that said clean show. So they couldn't have done this without a contract.
And I think from the artist perspective, or like if in that case, what you're talking about at the college, okay,
Well, it was a convention. Oh, you're talking about Claflin.
yeah, you caught up in the moment, you excited, you having fun, even though you already got the check.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because now you might miss out on other places wanting you.
Yeah.
These SGA presidents talk to each other. The university presidents talk to each other, and they can be like, "Man, we had such and such for homecoming," and so it's not worth it. Don't mess your money up. Even Trick Daddy, now you ain't gonna get the rest of your check. You thought you had already.
And the AKs may say we want the deposit back because then he defamed them. I mean, he was talking about people, and he said, "You're not gonna defamate my character." Then he said, "You're not gonna defamate me." Speaking of artists, this is not on the agenda, but we had an incident in Dallas where what's the rapper?
Oh, Gucci?
Gucci was the victim in this case. But a Memphis rapper, man, I can't think of his name right now. And another one, but they were trying to get him to release them from his record label. But so in the reporting of me doing this stuff about the story, totally forgot. Is he still with our family member? Or
what do you mean with? He is the family member.
I thought he was married to the family member.
No. He is the family member. What you talking about?
I said the wrong thing to people at work.
No.
I said cousin-in-law.
No. Some kind of way Gucci Mane is our cousin.
Oh.
And if you watch this some kind of way, Gucci, please come by to church one day, one Sunday. Give offering.
Hold on. I thought he was married to a Dial.
No. He is not a Dial, but there's plenty of Dials whose last name not Dial.
Yes. So he a Thomas or something?
Well,
no, his last name is Davis. His last name is Davis.
I remember which side of the family he's on, but he's a cousin some kind of way.
No, he said he's on dad's side.
I'm saying I don't know if he's on our grandfather's side or our grandmother's side.
Okay, family lineage. His last name is Davis.
I don't know Davis's.
What was Grandma Dow's last name?
Thomas. Oh. She must not have had a middle name because the Idella T died. The T was for Thomas.
Oh. Well, we're happy our cousin hopefully is okay. I mean, the incident happened in January. Those individuals were just arrested this past
week. Been missing since January?
No.
Oh. I was like, oh man, doing all this to my Savannah mama. Where Gucci? Where hashtag? Where's
Well, my
Gucci?
cousin.
With my cousin, and we don't have no reward to offer. Nah. Speaking on it, he don't. We can't speak on it the way I would want to because it's Steven's job. But prayers for Savannah Guthrie
Yeah.
family as she's back at work after the
Yeah,
trauma.
she went back on. Don't air quote that. The woman's mom is missing.
Allegedly,
Her-
y'all like to say allegedly for everything else. Why we not saying allegedly for
Because
this?
she's not at home.
We don't know where she is. Yeah. How you know she ain't tied up in their basement? We don't know where she is.
The police have searched.
It's alleged.
Police have searched.
It could be an underground thing that don't nobody know about. It's alleged. We don't know.
That woman's mother is missing.
Allegedly. Why? Honestly, y'all knew. See, okay.
We say alleged about crime. You
This
allegedly
could be potential
you
crime.
allegedly shot someone. That's different than saying your gun is missing. Well, you would say his gun is alleged. You'd say your gun is missing.
Well, they mama missing allegedly or unallegedly.
Her mother is missing. Now, would you have been able to? Well, honestly, this question, well, it's not missing. Because I was about to say it's a little. Mom and us were talking about it's a little traumatic. Her coming back to work because what if she has to report on a kidnapping? And I was gonna say, well, you work in the place where your dad, but he's not missing. He's
Dead. I'm just saying. Yeah, and yes, there are moments where you're triggered. Savannah Fine, the way she,
excuse me,
the way she was back. I saw a video of her on Today Show.
a good face. Duh.
She put up a great face for all these videos she put out over the past couple
My
months. Too.
goodness. Don't talk about that. That woman's mother is missing
She allegedly,
and possibly dead.
allegedly. What I start off by saying, prayers going out to Savannah.
You can't say with all due respect and then say something bad. Like
I'm just saying it's been fishy from the beginning.
look down that way and look down that way. You nervous?
No, it's just too much to look at.
You got me. We in the
Nervous.
hood. All right, almost rounded out the show.
And left everything in the car.
Dawn Staley, one, got whooped in the national championship. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back years, she got blown out in the national championship. But that's not the story that made headlines this weekend. Story is the Final Four game. The Gamecocks got their get back over Geno and UConn, the team who whooped them in the national championship last year. And then Geno said some stuff to Dawn, shaking her hand. Everything Geno alleged during that game, there was video evidence to prove that he was lying. He said one of the South Carolina players ripped his player's jersey. The video showed his player ripped her own jersey. In the press conference, she said, I ripped it accidentally. He said Don didn't shake his hand before the game. The video showed Don shake his hand before the game. He said, in his defense, well, after the intros too, the coaches shake again. But she shook your hand.
Yeah.
Do you think, and this gets into a racial thing, a sexist thing, do you think Don's reaction was okay? She said, I will beat Geno's. I want that on a shirt so bad.
I think, for one, nobody has said verbatim what he said.
Yeah.
So I think
He
that
said, you didn't shake my effing hand. It's kind of from looking at it so many times. He said something to that too.
So I think if that's what it was,
Mhm.
I think she kind of OD'd on her response. That's just my opinion. What I'm saying is, you could be like, well, I can't say what I'm.
What? Like, what? That's how it started.
Well, yeah, but
And
then
they coaches separating and he jawing and she jawing.
yeah, I think the whole
So we don't know what he was jawing back first before she said, I will beat Geno's.
right. That's why I'm saying I think clarity needs to be brought to what exactly he said, because there's no record of Geno said such and such.
He said to her, he said in the press conference, I told her she
I know. I guess
hand.
what I'm saying is,
You don't know how he said it.
you can't say Geno said XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
You can say Dawn said I'm gonna beat Geno's ASS.
Yeah.
You can say that. So I
They're
think
both from Philly. She a black woman from Philly. He a Italian man from Philly.
I think in this case, shoot me if you want to. I think in this case, all of her dynamics and characteristics, I'll just try and sum it up like that,
Mhm.
like her gender, etc., played in her favor.
You saying if it was two men, it would have been different?
Let that have been a black man saying that, this story would have been spun a completely
But,
different way.
and I'll turn that around on you. People were saying let Dawn have been the one who said what Gino said to her.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
it would have been, oh, she's
Yeah.
an angry black woman.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so either way, she's still gonna get heat from. I'm happy that a lot of people took up for her, but still, some people are gonna say, "Oh, she overreacted. Why she doing all that? That's not a good look for University of South Carolina." Like, she just beat this man,
Mhm.
shook everybody's hand before the game, and then the thing is, if it was so much about you being pissed at Don, don't shake Don's hand. He didn't shake any of the girls' hands.
Mhm.
He left,
Mhm.
and then the statement was so lame. That night, he talking about, I stand by what I said. And then next day issues a statement and didn't mention her name. He said, I apologize to the staff and team.
I'm all for Don. So I'm just
Mhm.
playing devil's advocate here. I don't want y'all mad at me thinking I'm on Gino's side. That's not the case at all.
Mhm.
I'm just saying you can only control yourself. You can't
Mhm.
control anybody else. And I told somebody the other day, this wasn't about this, it was about something else. I said, don't give people ammunition to use against
Yeah.
you. Like, let them come up with their own stuff, but I'm not about to give you something that you
So
can
are you
later
saying
use.
she used, oh, because she said, I'm going to beat his.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's going to come around on her.
At some
Next time
point.
they play. Yeah.
Because here's the other thing. But again, nobody has said what he said.
Mm.
He could say she
But she
threatened him.
keeps saying that's for Gino to explain. And then she also said, and we still in this window of, by the time y'all watch this, maybe she would have said something by now. She kept saying Sunday, there'll be a time and place for me to address this. So she has not addressed this yet.
Mm.
As of this recording, she has still not addressed this.
Mm.
But every time she's asked, she has said that's for
Gino.
Gino to explain. So I just think, and she said, I shook your hand.
Yeah,
But
it was
then
just confused.
they kept going. And so it was something. All right. To round out the show, got to end with the POTUS, the President Trump.
Wait, but before that, since we're talking about women's basketball, my absolute favorite WNBA player, my girl Angel Reese,
Is
is now with the Atlanta Dream. I'm so excited.
I assume you're going to a game.
They about to get my money. The day before this was announced,
We were just talking about
was
it.
literally
We were
looking
talking about
up
it.
plane tickets to go to Chicago.
Now look at God. You don't
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Yeah. So she gonna be right down the street. Yeah. So
I think their opening game is against what's their girl name?
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, that you might not want to go to that because the ticket's gonna be stupid.
Yeah. I'm financially unable this year, but next year I want a partial season pass.
No, that'd be good. That'd be good to go.
Mhm.
We'll see. I mean, she. I don't want to say she's been on decline, but she got to show up. Like,
Yeah.
she haven't done good. So yeah, we see.
Yeah. Angel
Now
Reese.
Team Dream.
Right, man. I'm about to get some merch, some paraphernalia.
Now you go
some-
get merch. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be great for Atlanta.
Yeah.
I think
And now Atlanta. I mean, a lot of the teams now have big-ish names.
what any other team got?
The Braves have Ronald Acuna. He's still
Well,
a big
yeah,
name.
I guess in my mind I'm thinking
saying, and
football,
then-
basketball.
And the Falcons, Bijan Robinson is a big name, the running back.
Oh.
Whatever, man. All right, we got to end with POTUS.
The president of the United States, because you don't know what that means.
Did y'all see this Easter message from President Trump? Well, it was not an Easter message. Well, no, he didn't say Happy Easter, I don't think. He sent this post on Easter morning.
Hmm.
Let me read it. If y'all did not
But you know, our president is so phenomenal in his words.
he said, well, and again, we are taping this. Something may have changed by the time you watch this. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. open the effing straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump.
I don't even know if that was an appropriate message to read in this church.
I didn't say the F word.
I know, but you said praise be to that.
Allah is God.
It's God, but you know what God he talking about.
So you think he specifically said on Easter?
He
I'm
said
gonna
Allah on
praise
purpose.
be to Allah.
Yeah, he said Allah on purpose. And then he said that he gonna kill them,
Yeah,
which he probably is.
yeah.
By the time y'all see this,
So a lot may have changed.
yeah, well, because today's
Monday.
today's Monday,
But y'all are watching
Yeah.
this on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. So the strait might be open by the time y'all see it.
He said, "Open the straight."
Yeah, the Strait of Hormuz or something.
Are you? That is correct. Good job.
Mhm.
Are you? See, it's funny because I cover politics. Now, so many people ask me like, "How do you work every day?" Like nothing surprises me anymore. Like I
Mm.
think it's still even talking to, like people I know, like they're still like shocked by the things that he does, and I'm like, why are you shocked? I don't get shocked anymore.
He's been around for so long at this
Yeah.
point that I mean, Trump is basically in his third term. Because during the years of Biden, he still talked.
Mhm.
He wasn't like he disappeared. He was campaigning
Yeah, yeah.
for 4 years.
But are you shocked by the post?
No, I think the reason why it still shocks people is because it's so crazy. The things he
And
says,
the fact that it was posted on Easter.
yeah,
Like on Easter, you say praise be to Allah
yeah.
and open the effing street. Like, bro.
I think because they're so sold out, and part of it for them is religious, but they've got to be some kind of scared. There got to be some level of fear in
Iran?
them. Yeah, but they're not.
Oh.
They're not scared. They to them, they doing it for God.
Oh, yeah.
So but they think we're the devil.
Mhm.
Attention to anybody that's in
Well,
Iran.
in some ways, the United States can't be
But
seen as the devil.
And to anybody who's in Iran,
Mhm.
listen. Now, us normal people over here, we ain't got nothing with y'all. we ain't this is these
You telling them don't do nothing to Atlanta.
right. Don't try and blow up nothing here. If I'm trying to go to a Angel Reese game, don't blow up the Gateway Stadium. Don't do nothing like that. We don't care nothing about what y'all do. And now we do want this effing straight open because our gas prices done gone up. So y'all need to stop messing with us. Y'all are gonna make us mad at y'all. Gas so high.
Gas is high. All right, guys. So
That make plane tickets higher. That makes everything higher.
Mhm.
You go to get some milk, it's higher. You remember with Lil Daryl? My name Lil Daryl.
Get
My
some milk.
mama over there said she went to get us some milk.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all same time, same place. Not
Bye-bye.
same place next week.
You know, right.